What is going on, people? Welcome to Five Rounds, man. I am Wantali. I am so sorry I am late. As you can see, I'm not home. I'm in another place, and the setup was kind of mad. So, it wasn't working. But we got Drew in the building. I'm here. I
Stereotypes,
got a show tomorrow.
stereotypes.
Stereotype. Dude, I got a show tomorrow, and I still showed up. So, yeah, I know I'm like 5 minutes late. Sorry, guys. But I'm here now. I'm
Stereotypes,
here now. So,
stereotypes.
serious. Drew, how you doing? In fact, Ovi was meant to be on the show. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna call Ovi right now and ask you where he's at. You know what I mean? Because this guy should be here. So today, guys, today is recap. Yeah. So we're gonna recap a few things. There's a few things that we're gonna talk about. Yeah. It's 2023. We're gonna look at the whole year and see, the ups, the downs, what we achieved, and all of that. I know Drew's only been here for 2 minutes, but 2 minutes is enough sometimes, eh?
What do you mean? What do you mean? I've only been here for 2 minutes, man. What you on
bro,
about?
2 minutes, bro, 2 minutes is enough sometimes, huh? It's
uh,
enough. Um. Oh wow. RB says, I don't even know why I keep showing up on time at this point. Hey man, relax. Um, Milk Flavor Soda said facts. Come on, chillax, chillax. RB says, I like the flowers on tally. You should get a wallpaper like that for your room as well.
wow, wow. She's on your case
All
already.
right, guys, guys,
That's
I might be away, but the vibes are here.
so.
Hell to
Explain
the no,
yourself.
man.
What's with the flowers? What's with the wallpaper, man? Explain yourself.
Maybe the owner of the house should explain, not me. The guy that's hosting me should explain why the hell he's got flowers, man. Drew,
Yo,
why have you been MIA for the past shows? See me, Drew, huh?
wow. I gotta make money. I
Huh?
gotta make money, man.
Hold on. Let me
Brother's
call.
gonna
Let
eat.
me call. Let me call Ovi Too Nice because Ovi Too Nice was meant to be on today, and this guy is not here. Yeah, he's probably somewhere drunk or some shit. Yeah, so I want to call him now, live on the show, so I can ask him if he picks up as well. Mister Ovi Too Nice,
Street cred.
no, you're live on Five Rounds, boss. Why are you late?
I'm coming from, I'm actually coming from the train station to pick up my mom.
Uh huh.
I'm with my mom right now in the car, like.
what? What's What's up, mom? Alright, man. Cool, cool. No worries. He's with his mom. He says that's his excuse.
I thought
He
I
said,
thought he was doing some street cred type of thing, like tiger tiger bum and all that.
Mr. Tagabam is with his mom. He's with his mom. He's with his mom. I had to get off that. Okay. This guy, man, he's a madman. He's a madman. Okay, so let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So that must mean you're saving up for my Christmas gift. How cute. Okay, I think she's asking you. Big up, Mama Ovi.
I ain't sending any Christmas gifts to anyone. Chris Christmas ain't for me, dude. Like
Big up.
no,
Christmas is not for you.
no, no.
Why not? And we have a Christmas show next week. So save this. Save what you're saying. Next week we'll talk about it nicely. We'll
Listen,
talk about it nicely.
The Christmas that I'm used to is eating chicken and rice and Fanta, drinking Fanta.
Chicken and rice. Listen to this guy. Um. All right. All right. All right. All right. Big up you guys in the comments, man. Big insufficient funds. Big up you. I might as well. I might as well. Insufficient funds. You ain't got no money. Yo. Let me. Hey. Let's start the show, man. 2023 recap, man. It's been a crazy year this year, man. It's been a crazy year.
Mm, mm.
I think I need to give you guys a recap of what Five Rounds is because a lot of people ask, what is Five Rounds? Sometimes people think it's something else, but it
Mm.
ain't. It ain't. So when COVID came, five friends got together and thought, let's start a podcast let's just talk about the things we talk about when we were sat in PlayStation chats having arguments. We thought, let's start a podcast. Let's okay, let's bring this discussion to a YouTube platform, right? So when we did that,
Mm.
we formed this group. We started this podcast in 2019. 2019. Don't call me. Don't call me. Don't call me. 2019 or 2020. 2020, I think it was. Um,
Yeah.
March 2020, we started it. Um, this year, we've achieved a lot of things. You know,
Mm.
we started the embarrassment of pandas. You know what I'm saying? The, the embarrassment of pandas are the group, the chat, the lifeblood of the podcast. What podcast makes search for its chat, man? Save the pandies. You know what I'm
Save the
saying?
pandees.
Save the pandies. What podcast does that, man? So we did that. Um, And then, we've done it. Wow, 2020, sir. Wow, the age is showing. Relax, relax. I'm trying to tell the
she's
story.
she's on my case.
It's on our case, man. So this year we achieved a lot. So, since 2020, five friends got together. Over time, of course, people have gotten busy, people have had commitments and all these things, but this podcast lives on through the pandees, fam. So Mr. Drew joined us this
Yeah,
year. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know who Drew is, legendary Malawian DJ, played at Glastonbury. That's what I keep saying, man. Not many DJs have played at Glastonbury. You know what I'm saying? So
holla,
legendary,
holla, holla.
legendary Malawian DJ based in Scandinavia. You know what I'm
You
saying?
know, it's getting cold out
Um,
here though. You
you
don't
told
want
me
to
what?
come out. You don't want to come out here this time of the year, man. It's this week has been crazy.
How cold is
Like
it?
last, I mean, now it's better. It's like -9 now. Like the past days has been -13, which is okay. But when it reaches
Mm,
-19, -20, you don't want to be here, man.
minus
That's
19,
the time
minus
you be
20.
you be thinking about how much is that plane ticket again? Yeah, man.
Raw, man. Raw. That's mad. That's mad. I wouldn't come there when it's snowing and none of that. I wouldn't do that at all.
I
I
mean,
wouldn't do
once
that.
once in your lifetime, you need to experience it. Like -20, -25, you need to experience that once in a lifetime.
Hey, hey. I'm
Yeah.
good, eh? Thank God. Thank God. I'm good. RB says Drew is a DJ. No, he's a human being.
I'm just an ordinary being.
he's
I'm
just
not a DJ.
he's a mere
I
mortal. He's a mere
I
mortal.
only
In fact, let me,
I only play
yeah, go
I
on.
only play music. That's what I do.
In fact, let me remind you of one episode we did. Um, it was let's talk about stereotypes. When Drew said when he walks to an event or gets to an event, they're like, "Are you a DJ?" Because it doesn't look like a DJ. You know what I'm saying? You remember that when he's when
I
you said
remember.
you walk into an event, everybody
Oh,
looks at you, and I think everybody
oh
said it's
man.
because you look like you're their dad or something, or you look like you've come to stop the party.
You know, you spoke of Glastonbury. I
Mm.
actually had flip flops like Glastonbury. I was wearing
Ah,
flip flops because it was warm.
mm. I've got someone assisting me with the sounds, man. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, go on. Sorry. And the flip flop story. I know it wasn't this year, but because you joined
Yeah.
this year, we might as well. This guy made it because of a flip flop story. You know what I mean?
Was the flip flop story last year?
Oh yeah, I think it
Wow,
was. I think it was.
wow, wow. Yeah, it's been a minute. Yeah, it's been a minute.
Wait a minute, man.
Yeah, I
So
think
yeah,
it was last year.
actually,
Yeah, it was
you might
last year.
you might you might as well tell that flip flop story again. You might as well do it, man. You might as well for memorabilia.
Well, to those of you who haven't heard the flip flop story, I was at the very early stages of my radio career kicking off. Basically, I had one pair of flip flops, and I was um, I was walking into town and I ran into a guy named one of the biggest DJs in Malawi as well, radio DJs named CODE. I ran
Mm,
into him in Blanta, and I said, "Guy, I want to be a DJ, radio DJ one day."
Mm,
So this is the guy basically who said to me like, "Come to a workplace, like, give it a shot, give it a try." And I've been
mm,
going to that place with my flip flops and knocking on the door, trying to get myself in.
mm.
This time, I think my life was, yeah, my life was shit. Basically, my life was, down to the rabbit hole. Down there,
Uh-uh,
I was down there. Yeah,
uh-uh.
things were hectic, my brother. I,
Jesus is
and
Lord.
yeah, this is the only flip flop I had from Lilongwe. So I traveled from Lilongwe to Blanta with just a pair of flip flop. That's the
Oh,
only.
dear.
Uh, yeah,
So the
yeah.
moral of the story is
And
just hope. Hope.
keep
That's the
going,
moral of
keep
the story.
going. Don't give
Keep
up.
going
Don't give up.
and don't give up. That's
Don't
the
give
moral of
up.
the
Like
story.
if you give up, then you won't find out whatever was meant to happen to you.
Wow.
So I
Okay.
went from flip flops to being one of the top DJs in the country.
Glastonbury, Glastonbury. I
Yeah,
say that
yeah,
all the
man.
time.
Yeah,
I
man.
say it all the time. Okay. Let me start this off, man. In your opinion, Mr. Drew, which episode do you think was your personal best of the year?
Ooh,
So, guys, I'm gonna
ooh.
ask you guys in the chat as well. Which episode do you think was dope? You could say Five Shots and Chill. I think it's one of my favorites. What
Mm,
episode was your personal best? And if you remember a moment, you can share the moment as well. But yes, look at
mm.
him. Look, he's like I'm,
I'm I'm thinking. I'm thinking. I was like, There were so many good topics
there's
actually.
so many,
If not
so
all
many.
of them. If not all of them. Um,
Mm.
but if I have to pick one in particular, I think you and Ovi were had one in particular that really got my attention. I was watching that one. You and Ovi were talking about etiquette, like something to do with
Life rules.
oh, opening, yeah, life rules. Like opening the door for a lady. I think that to me was just perfect. That to me was like one of the best highlights. I would say like.
Yeah.
I watched that, and I didn't want to comment because I knew I had very stupid comments. But but I was like, I'm gonna keep them to myself, because I mean, yeah, I mean, it's like you talked about like when you go to a bar when someone buys around, like it's just common sense, like throw around,
You buy, you
and
buy, you buy
and I
around back. If somebody buys you around, you buy around back. I'm looking
right,
at
and
my
I have
friend
been,
here. Saying, if
I,
somebody buys you around, friends, you buy around.
and and I have been in that situation where I bought 10 rounds and nobody buys around. It's kind of awkward, isn't it? So I
Mm,
yeah. I didn't want to comment because I knew that people would know that I'm talking about that ish. I just did. I just talked about them.
bro, bro. Oh my gosh! Look, I'll be say. Hey yo, what the fuck? I'll be saying, look,
uh,
one of my favorites was Wantali struggling with European. I just said it, European. What's your, what's
she
your
she
beef?
got you there. She got
She
you
got
there.
me. She ain't getting
She got
nothing.
you there.
She ain't getting none. She didn't get nothing. One of my
you know,
favorite one of my favorite episodes was navigating conflicts in relationships. I think
ooh,
um,
ooh,
that was a big one because not only was it good, it was so we took long well, it was a long stream, you know,
mm,
but we covered a lot. It was like a therapy session for me, for the viewers,
yeah,
for I think everyone who was there because there was a lot of things that were said about communicating and all these things and how important it is to communicate and understanding what communication is. It's not just the fact that you are talking, but also doing things and all these things. I think
right.
you know
That was
I
a good
enjoyed
one.
that.
That was a good one. I
Uh,
remember that one. That
That
was a
was
good one.
yeah, that was
I
a
was
very
actually I was
very
actually dressed for it. I was look, I look like a shrink. I look like a psychiatrist.
Mm.
People actually thought I was a
Nah,
professional. That's why I had to do a disclaimer to say like I'm not a professional in this game. Uh, Anything and everything I'm saying here, it's not a professional opinion. It's just
exactly. We have to put a disclaimer that we are not relationship professionals. We are not love doctors.
well,
We are just giving advice based on experience. But
I
RB
mean,
was busy doing this.
I mean, after that show, I was getting a lot of text messages, Instagram DMs, Instagram
Mm-mm,
saying, "Hey, do you want to help me
mm-mm.
out? I'm having problems with my boyfriend. I'm having problems with my girlfriend. Do you want to help me out?" And I felt like I should maybe, switch careers. I should become a
Dr. Love
shrink,
over here.
maybe Doctor
Dr.
Love.
Love over Raw. Dr. Love over here. Raw.
Oh.
Raw. Yeah, I mean, bruh, I need to read this. So, Abby says, for me, that one was more like a rage room. I was pissed at everyone. But I think that's a good thing. The fact that we could have a discussion and go back and forth, I think that was a good thing.
Listen,
Abby,
listen,
mm,
podcast is like watching a film. It gives you emotions. It could give you
mm.
sad emotion. It could give you a happy emotion. So she had I remember her comments. She was like all over the place. She was like insisting that men are the problem. That yeah, yeah,
Do me a favor. Do me a favor, please.
yeah. Get out
Do
of here.
Let me just play it for you. Huh?
Do me a favor, please.
Uh-huh.
Get out of here.
Uh-huh.
Get out of here, man.
You
Shit,
know what
I'm
I'm
saying.
saying? Know what I'm saying? Hey, man.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, so again, RB says, hey, RB says, who are these people asking for advice? Please own up. I still stand on that. Men are the problem. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Okay,
She's one of those people.
okay.
I'm not the problem. Everybody else is. Yeah, that's what we're doing here. Anyway, guys, what were
Toxic.
your favorite? Hello, this is toxic behavior. What were your favorite episodes, guys? Your favorite 5 rounds episodes? If you don't have one, that's fine. You have until the end of the year to watch this back and go and check out what your favorite 5 rounds episode was. You know what I mean? There was one that we did that was just out of nowhere, right? It was instinct. Oh crap! It was instinct.
Mm,
You know what I'm saying?
mm.
It was more around. It was more around. Um, I just spilled beer. That's why. So, oh no, no, oh no, no, minute.
Oh.
Yeah, that was him. That was him. All right. Listen, listen. Um, it was this episode. It was actually episodes versus Rifle Dynamic or Rifle Dynamite. I think his name is. This
Mm,
one basically we caught it just by luck. You know how it is when things happen. WhatsApp groups start blowing up. People were talking, and
mm.
they were like, "Hey, bruh, have you heard this diss by Rifle Dynamic? Is this episode?" And I'm like, "We
Yeah.
know episodes because we interviewed episodes. Episodes is a young artist, good freestyler, writes well." And I was like, if somebody's gonna get into beef against
Mm.
episodes, they must be good. So we listened to his
Right.
song and we said, you know what? We listened to Rifle Dynamic song and said, hey, this is actually not a bad song. It's pretty good. So we said, you know
Mm.
what? Let's
Mm.
cover this beef because last time we covered the beef between Third Eye and
Mm.
a guy called Kananji, right? And because I know
Right.
these two artists, and I was like, these two artists are lyrical. It's gonna be a good beef. So this
I,
one, I
I
said,
didn't
let's
I didn't
cover it.
catch that beef. Did I
Bro,
have
you need
beef
to go
with
and watch it.
Kananji? I didn't catch that
You
beef.
need to go. These are two intelligent human beings beefing each other. It was
I
very good.
well, yeah, I know.
Very.
I would say though. I mean, I know both of the music. They're really good
Mm,
artists. They're amazing artists.
mm,
I would say
mm,
maybe two of the best we have in the country in Malawi. Actually, like lyrics
exactly.
is just crazy, crazy good. It's a tough one. I can't even pick which one won. I don't know, but I mean,
I'll keep
third eye,
my
man, third eye, man.
hey, I'll keep my opinion out of this. So I don't want to piss people off. Trust
But
me.
but I must say though, third eye, man, because me and third eye, we go way back. We go way back. I remember when third eye used to come to my hip hop drill show and the Sprite show to freestyle, man.
Mm,
That those days, man, third eye
mm,
would just kill it. Third eye would just kill it. There wouldn't be
mm.
anybody who would stop third eye, man. So yeah, yeah. I mean, that's a tough one. That's a
Yo.
tough call.
Hey, boss, you need to go and watch it back. So you need to go and watch it and let me know who won because we covered the
All
whole
right,
thing. All right,
all
we
right,
covered the
all
whole
right.
thing. I'll send you the link. Don't worry. Um, then we did this rifle dynamic one and episodes one. It was like, phew, we were just doing it because we love music and we wanted to see how it turns
Mm,
out and we wanted to give our opinion on the beef songs, right? Bro,
mm,
overnight this video blew up. Like it blew up. We were getting comments like, "Ah, you guys, why are you hating on Rifle Dynamic?" We were giving our own opinion. Like, okay, I think this, I think that, and then the episode one because Ovi is episode's friend. They thought, ah, no favoritism. No, 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 no. We were very impartial. Like very, very impartial. Like this was good, this wasn't,
yeah,
and whatnot. Hey, but you know
yeah.
how it is, man. When you criticize an artist, everyone thinks, no, you're a hater, but you're actually trying to listen. And I'm an
Nah,
artist
nah.
myself, and this is
And
a
and
DJ.
also and also like
Hmm.
people as artists, we should learn to take criticism. Criticism is good. I mean,
Mm,
the point where I reach with my music right now, it's like you get criticism left, right, and center to say like what you're making right now is shit.
mm.
Maybe instead of looking at that person to say why are they hating on me, look at why their music feels that way to them. Maybe there's something you're not doing. Maybe it's in your mix. Maybe it's in how you're rapping. Maybe because yeah, I mean, take criticism. It's part of the
Bro,
growth. You need to take criticism. That's what
bro,
it
some
is.
people don't want to hear. Some people don't want to hear it though. Some people are like, nope, nope, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear what you're telling me. Oh, I'm not good. Nope, I don't want to hear it. I'm good. People tell me I'm good. Like, okay then, So it's difficult. It's a difficult one, bro.
I mean, this ego as well. Like most artists have this ego. Like if your
Mm.
family and friends are telling you that you're the shit, this is a problem. Also, I never make my family and friends listen to my music when I produce my music because that
Yeah,
opinion doesn't really matter. It's true though.
they're your
I'm
family and
I'm gonna
friends.
say that.
They're always.
I'm gonna say this one more time. I don't make my family and friends listen to my music when I produce my music because that opinion, to be fair and honest, it doesn't really matter. What matters is the people receiving the product on the other side, people who don't know me. Those are the people that matter
Oh.
because those are the ones who are going to tell you what it is. They're going to give you an honest opinion to say your music is shit. But if you're going to base your music and call yourself like the best artist in the world or the best rapper in the world, the best producer in the world, based on what family and friends are telling you, oh man, you got a long way. You got a long way to go. Got a
No.
long way to go.
Listen, listen. Speaking of that, yeah, let's go to the next section, which is guests, because you've started it off. I'm gonna go into that because Abby has also mentioned a guest that she enjoyed, who was Mopa. Mopa was, I mean, it's Mopa, it's Mr. Energy, Daddy Mopa, Mr. Energy
Yeah,
comes in with
yeah,
the vibes. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And she said, "Yeah, I still refuse to call him Daddy."
Well, that's a topic. That's a topic we're gonna have to hold on to.
Hmm.
let's let's hold on to that thought for a second.
Exactly, exactly. Arby says
Daddy.
that's because you never heard my manager criticism. You should ask Wantali. Yo. So question, guys. Memorable guest appearances. Yeah. So this year, which guests do you feel were the most memorable? And this is not to. In fact, first I need to thank all the guests that came on. I need to thank every guest that came on to Five Rounds because they brought a different vibe. And I'm gonna start with one, of course, the legendary one, NIC Fatson Iceberg broke their story. to life. If you guys haven't watched that, you need to check it out. I need to
hey,
thank
I watched that. I
Vacation.
watched that one. I watched that one. Hey, listen,
Good,
listen.
bro,
NIC Fats and those boys, we go
bro.
way back. Again. There's certain peeps that when I look back and I say like, yeah, I know where they started, and I know their journey. Their journey has been crazy, amazing. Those guys, they hold on to
That's
hip hop. They hold
at
on to hip hop.
they were famous at as teenagers. This is unheard of in
Yeah, man.
Malawi. You know,
Yeah,
they
man.
were
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
international as as teenagers. So yeah, as you can see, RB is like big up Versi, Versi man, Versi. Have you watched that one? Have you watched the Mace one, the Versi one?
Yeah, yeah. I saw that. I
Hey,
saw that one. I saw that one. That was cool.
that
That was very cool.
that has that has a backstory though. Like I said in the interview itself, like we interviewed this guy on 5 rounds about I don't know
Mm,
a year ago, a year, 2 years ago, and I've been watching
mm,
this Mace television channel, and I'm thinking, yo, I like Mace and I like the content on this, and he keeps saying
yeah.
Versi, 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 and I'm like, is it the same person? So then I sent him a message, is this you? He's like, yeah. I'm like, what? So then we start talking as YouTubers, like, are you making
Yeah.
money of this? Are you? He's like, no, I don't make money of it. Why? I don't own the content. I said, damn, like. Then I said, look, we need to bring your story to life because people don't know
Yeah.
who's doing this. They just
Yeah.
know that the guy is just, they think it's Mace doing it. By the way, they thought it was Mace
Hey,
or his
I thought it
manager.
was Maze too. I thought it was Maze too.
It's
No,
him.
seriously,
It's
seriously. I thought it was Maze too. I was like, yeah.
because this guy is quick. When I sent, in fact, you see the video I put up the other day of him saying that Mace wrote No Way Out, and then
Yeah.
then there's a video that he sent me, an interview that Mace did to confirm that he wrote No Way Out. He sent me that video. I've never seen that video in my life, but this guy sent it to me and said, "Look at this." I said, "Let me share this," and it's refreshing that you've got people out there, normal people like you and me, who are doing
Yeah.
something out of passion, but they're seeking the
Right.
truth and they are loyal to whatever it is they're doing. You know what I mean?
Right.
I think he
Right.
was a
Right.
very good guest. I think, if you ask me. But anyway.
Heza was actually cool too. I agree. I agree with RB. For the first time in my life, I agree with her.
Yeah, Hazel Mopa. These guys brought the vibe, man. They brought the vibe.
Yeah, and
Hazel.
Hazel, she's such an intelligent woman, man. She's amazing.
Mm.
Very,
You know,
very, very good
she
talent. And
she calls herself the modern day Brenda Fassie, and I couldn't agree more. I couldn't agree
oh yeah,
more.
oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Mm.
Those times whereby dancing in music video, like a woman in Malawi dancing in music video was kind of like a taboo if you kind of just show off a
Mm.
little bit of skin, you know what I mean? But she had the guts, she had the stomach to like, I'm gonna do this, and she did it,
Yeah, man.
And I
Yeah,
remember
man.
like when her videos, the first videos came out. There's a lot of talks like, "Oh, what is she doing? She's getting naked on YouTube and stuff." I was like, "Come on, this is what it is. Like, you have to step up your game and join the whole world."
In fact, to caveat to that, it's only recently another good friend of mine, Zani Chalet, right? She went on
Ah,
she went on a YouTube channel and they were asking her a question. They said, "Would you date?" I think it was more along the lines of, "Do you like date? What kind of people do you date?" And she said, "I don't date broke guys." Yeah, and then they asked her
right.
like, have you ever been asked to sleep with somebody for a price? And she said, yes. And then they asked her, did you sleep with that person for that price? She
Yeah.
said the price wasn't right. So she got criticism for this. So she got on
Okay.
Twitter.
Hang on.
Twitter blew
I, I,
up. They've called
I'm
her
curious.
everything.
I'm curious. I'm curious as to what was the price.
Everyone
I'm
wants to know what the
curious.
price is. Everyone wants to
What was
know,
the
but
price?
nobody. She didn't reveal. So everyone wants to know what the
Uh,
price is. In fact, let me plug this channel, man. It's Madness Entertainment. They're putting out a lot of content, a lot of good content. So
mm,
everyone wants to know what the price is, and nobody knows, man. And people that don't know who Zani Chalet is, she calls herself Chipazua Jakumalawi. So Chipazua is what?
mm.
What do you think? The direct
That's the
translation
most. That
is
that's
is,
the
is sun killer.
Yeah, the most beautiful thing on the planet is Chipadua. So
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you
So
can
it's
be able to dim, if you can dim the sunlight, I mean, it means you're more beautiful
it
than
means
the
you're
sunlight. You're more
it means
brighter.
you're something. It means you're something. So yeah, she's a diva, proper diva. She's a trendsetter. So when she said this, the whole of Malawi was like, "What's wrong with this girl? Is she a prostitute?" Blah 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 blah. Blah. But I deeped it for a minute, and I thought almost every girl, well, not every girl. I want to go to the Malawian side of things. If you have money in Malawi, yeah, you can get
Mm.
anybody, whether they're in a relationship, they're not. So then that means there is a price, no? Because women in Malawi were calling her a prostitute, right? And I'm sitting there thinking, you all got, most of the women in Malawi would twerk for the money, like facts, they would, because
I mean,
the
everywhere else
price is
around the
right, is it
world,
not? I don't know
that
about Rwanda.
money
Wait
makes the
until
world go
Abi
round. That's
comes.
what they say. Money
Wait
makes the world
until
go
Abi
round.
comes. But that's right. That's right. Some of these things. Let's look at it, right? Tech. Yeah, and I'm not trying to be sexist here. In
Mm.
tech, you used to have more men than women. I know now we've got women in tech, but you used to have more men than, and big up Claire, by the way. Claire, big fan of the channel. She's in tech. Women in tech. Come on, big up women in tech. You used to have you used to have this conversation where you got these texts were called geeks, nerds, whatever it is, but then nerds started
Mm.
making money. Nerds started becoming
Mm.
billionaires. You got people like Jeff
Mm.
Bezos, you got people like Elon Musk, you got all these guys. Where do you think
Right.
the women are? They're where the money is. They don't give a damn how the guy looks. It's where the
They
money is,
they're going
right?
to the nerds, right? They're going to the nerds,
So
right?
they go into the nerds. So we're backing up. We're backing up. Big up RB. She works in tech as well. So we're backing up what Drew said. Women have a
So
price. Okay, you might.
should the men have a price as well? I
Oh,
mean,
men have
I'm
a
just
price.
saying
Men have a
because I
price.
mean because
Even
I
if,
mean because now like you say the women have got money right now, so the men should also step up their game right now, and we should put a
yeah.
price.
But disclaimer. I'm not talking about all women. I'm just talking about there are some women out there that will do a lot for money. Yeah. But
Yeah,
there are some that won't.
guys
They
too,
won't.
men too.
The men will do
They're
it.
they're
Men.
gigolos out there, man.
Yeah. Exactly.
have you heard of this? Have you heard of this website called Sugar Mommy website,
I've
where
heard about it. Oh
where
my gosh. But one of Drew's stories. Here
they
we
would
go. One of Drew's
they would
stories.
they would take you to Spain. They would take you to all the best islands in the world, and all you just have to do is chill, not do
Mhm.
anything. You know what I mean? Well, if you want me to go deeper into this, like sex tourism, think about how Africa has been affected by sex tourism. This is the story we should be talking about, dude.
Yeah, but it's not just Africa though. It's not just Africa, is it?
I mean, it's not just Africa, but I mean, I think Africa is hit the most because that's where the poverty is in it. So you
Yeah,
have all this like
yeah,
old
but
women,
you got
old women in their 50s, 60s who not
coming
getting
to
any
coming to. I saw that at Lake of Stars. I saw that at Lake of
coming to
Stars.
Africa. And I
Like the
mean,
match.
at the moment, right now, Gambia is number one sex tourism place at the
Okay,
moment,
okay,
and this is
Drew, hold up, Drew, hold up. How the hell do you know that? How the
okay.
hell? How the hell do you know that?
I'm gonna ask you to ask the number one tool on the internet that's giving us information at this point. Just ask ChatGPT to say where is the number one sex tourism in Africa. Gambia will be on the top. Gambia will be
Okay.
on that top
Apparently,
list.
apparently they have one called Sugar Daddies as well. They have a
Oh,
website
they
called.
do.
Mhm.
How does
They have
she
a
know?
website called. How do you know, Nichelle? Actually, Nichelle is the current
Tell us.
quiz champion.
Tell us.
How do you know, Nichelle? How do you know? Look, let me read these comments, man. Damn. Anyway, Pink Friday 2 is out. Go stream it. Yeah, okay. This is not a Pink Friday stream, man. Um, Abi says, "Whoa, you two are ganging up on me, calling me toxic." No, I didn't say that. out here destroying people's houses. All right, oh for the drink. I've already apologized. I'm gonna clean that out. Don't worry about it. That Mopa episode was lit. Yeah, more big up Mopa man. Big up Mopa man. Honestly, I don't think I've ever told this story before. Quite a personal one. So Mopa, I know Mopa since we were kids, right?
Mm,
So Mopa's mom and my mom were best friends, you know. So they went to
mm.
university together. They studied, I think they studied this similar degrees. And
Wow.
ran I was performing in the UK at some point, and
Mm.
she came up to me and said, "Hey man, you've grown up, blah blah blah." And I hadn't seen her for maybe 10, 20 years, and I'm performing somewhere,
Wow.
and she comes up to me and goes, I can't believe it. You know, she knew who I was. We spoke for a
Yeah.
minute, and then I got in touch with Mopa. And then during lockdown, Mopa starts his channel. He starts doing what he's doing now, and
Mm.
you know, over time, he just went from what he was doing to because he did it
Yeah.
as a career, as we said in the interview, he did it as his career. He's a motivational speaker, you know. So I knew
Exactly.
that he's
Exactly.
gonna post things like that. When he was posting, I'm like, I know this is what you do for work. And then he
Mm.
started doing it in his personal life, and I was like, okay, this guy's in the bag. So as
Real
soon as the
stuff.
time
Real
was,
stuff.
as soon as the time was right, I reached out to him, and he didn't hesitate. You know, he said when, where, and let's go. You know, that was it. That was his reply. When, where, let's go. We hadn't spoken for maybe months, and he goes, "Yo, let's go, let's do it." You know, because at first I reacted to the chicken wings thing. You know, and then we both remember the chicken wings thing.
Oh,
It's even in
chicken
the
wings.
trailer for this show. Man
Chicken
who eats
wings, man.
chicken wings with a knife and fork.
I
Can't
still
believe it.
don't understand. Mopa, if you're watching this, you still need to explain a lot more than what you did, man. That
He- he's he's at a Christmas party at this point. But yeah, I'll ask him. We'll ask him like, what go
no
on, man? What
man,
go on?
no man, no man should be allowed to eat chicken wings with knife and fork. That's it's not allowed. It's not allowed. It's not
Exactly,
allowed.
exactly,
It's a taboo.
ex- exactly. So for guys that are joining. For guys that are joining right now, guys, Five Rounds Podcast. Obviously, it's a recap show, so I'm gonna give you like little gems, like little outside stories, like stories that we never covered. Maybe things around how we come up with these shows and how some of these interviews came about. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people ask me, this, they ask us this, like, how did you get this guy? How did you get that guy? It's simple. Like sometimes you just need to talk to someone. And with Mopa, it's just
Mm,
because I know him and we'd grown up together, it was easier for me to bring him on, and it fit
mm,
what he was doing or what we were doing. So, I wanted
mm,
to share these stories today, and we'll do this every year. We'll sit down and go, yo, do you know how we did this? This is how we did it. Blah, 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 blah. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, I hope you're enjoying this because this is kind of new to me.
mm. What's going
This
down
is
in the
kind of
comments?
new.
I saw a lot of comments.
Let's go.
What's
Hey,
going down
there's
there?
loads of comments. Big up the magazine that wrote on the podcast too. Hey man, big Zodiac wrote on us, man. They did
Mm,
an article on Five Rounds, man.
nice.
They said we're changing the podcast game, and ever since then we've seen quite a few podcasts. I'm gonna say something though. It might be
Yeah.
controversial. Like there were some podcasts in Malawi where they were like, okay, let me give you a hint. Right, I'm gonna switch. Obviously, I'll speak in Chichewa, then I'll translate it.
Mm.
Takulandirani tiri kucheni chigawo cha kanema wa icheni tudududu
Ah,
ende tikuyankhula
ah.
ndi wakuti amene amatisangalatsa panopa tinakonda kwambiri ameneyu eh, and it's normally right. The mic's normally here. Takulandirani kuti tikoleva. So the mic's normally very close, and so
Distortion.
now that that's changed, right? So Takulandani means welcome. Like the way I introduce the show, hey, welcome. Now it's changed. It's like, yo, welcome to the show. Da, 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 da. I've seen a lot of podcasters, blind podcasters doing it. Hey, some of them are big and whatnot, but you can
Mm,
see the
mm,
change you're putting because you learn from your community, you learn from other people. There's no way that this change just happens without somebody affecting it, and I really like to see that. I like to see that even us as a podcast, we're influencing other people to do things. They're influencing us to do better as well. So
right, right.
yeah, I would say that's something that I've been keeping an eye on, and I like the direction we're going in. Right.
Mm, mm.
Let me read this comment. Sorry, I've been talking too much. Let me read this comment. Okay. So Arby says, unfortunately, I will never agree with you and your bacon cooking skills either.
Oh, come on,
Ooh,
man. Like, let's listen. This is
you cooking bacon? Wait.
scientifically proven. When
Hmm.
you cook bacon in water, it becomes more crispier and it loses a lot of fat, which is good for your health. So, whatever RB is saying about my bacon cooking
You
skills being,
OG.
I'm just saying, you're gonna have low, what you call it, low,
Cholesterol?
yeah, exactly. If you use water in your bacon, it's plain and simple.
Interesting.
It's plain and
Interesting.
simple.
How is this even a conversation? You lot are mental. I don't know what you're talking about. Hello, what do I work in? Oh, tech. Okay. Yeah, they have one called. Okay, the sugar daddy's one. RB says, yeah. Let's move on. Big up Bucci, Zeze Kingston. Big up these two, man. These two are doing great things. Bucci
Oh,
did a
they're doing
song.
mad things. Yeah.
They did a song, and the video they danced in sign language. They danced in
Mm.
sign language. I didn't even know you could dance in sign language. The man did it. You know what I'm saying? He was on BBC because of this. Like great talented artist. If you haven't checked it out, Bucci Worldwide on 5 rounds. He was on
I was
BBC
gonna
because
say, I was gonna
mm,
say, I saw this comment by what's his name, Andre 3000, talking about his music today, and he's just saying like, you know what, music is about, you tapping into the energy that's happening at that particular time, and
mm,
it's a matter of you being awake. It's not even about talent anymore. It's about you being awake to what's happening at a particular time. It could be something that's said in the news. You could tap into the zeitgeist of what's going on at the particular time, right? It's about you
mm,
tapping into that energy, and I think Bucci just tap into that energy because right now, sign language is one of the most talked about topics, from politicians to everywhere around the world. Everybody's is tapping into sign language because I think there's been sort of like uh, how can I put it, segregation towards the people who can't um, speak uh, like we speak. So him
peace.
doing that song was just amazing. He came right on time and he delivered, and he got the energy that he needed. It's amazing. Big up Bucci. Big up.
Raw, raw,
Mm,
raw, 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 raw. Big, yeah, man. Bucci doing great things. Overseas, there's a Kingston taking over I'm a piano in Malawi. You can't do I'm a piano now without referencing there's a Kingston. Like, the guy has just taken it and flown with it. RB says, look, my friend is asking what the site is, Nichelle. Wow, okay. How does he know this? Oh, how does he know that? Oh, that side. Don't
that's
start with
right.
the
Yeah.
quiz champion shit, Wantali. Huh?
Wow.
People wait up.
Anna.
Let me give you a highlight on what happened. So the last 5 shots and chill, guys. I think
Right.
we can talk about the recap. This is what like. Okay, I'll be honest with you. The 5 shots and chill show, right? I had a lot of plans for it. There was a lot of people that needed to come on, so we needed to get um So there was GrisVer who was meant to come on. Kezia was going to come on. There's a few people. Mopo
Mm,
was meant to come on. But just
mm,
by a strike of sheer bad luck, bad network in Malawi, people had Christmas parties going on. Like, it was just mad. So obviously the show had to go on. There was no way I was going to cancel on you guys. Even today, I'm in Dublin and I'm here. We're here. Yeah. So we're not
yeah.
canceling on you
Yeah.
guys. Doesn't matter where I'm going to be. I'm going to be in Timbuktu. They have to turn off the internet for me not to come on. You know what I'm saying? But what happened was we created a rule. It's called the steal. Yeah. Every
Mm,
time. So when people guessed the Chichewa word of the week right, yeah. So whichever
mm,
we had like 6 Chichewa words of the week, and I said, guys, if you guess the right Chichewa words of the week, you get one
mm,
steal. It counts as a point or a steal. Nichelle managed to rack up 3.5 steals, right? So what happened
mm,
was Anna was leading the quiz, right?
mm,
By about
mm,
6, 7 points. Nichelle had 1 point. So Nichelle used the steal. The rule of the steal is when you say steal and mention the person with the points, I put you in a head to head. You can steal all of the person's points if you get the answer to the question right. If you get it wrong and the other person gets it right, they take your points. That's how it works. Yeah.
Right.
But
Right.
this woman, she took Anna's points and won the quiz. Can you imagine? This is
Mm.
what happened. So that's why the comments are getting rowdy right now. They're getting rowdy right now about it.
Oh.
Um, friend, friend, RB. Wow. Okay. I'm still undisputed. I don't even care. We got a new quiz champion. Her name is Michelle. Anna, don't be jealous.
Wow.
RB, there's a new queen now. Definitely, there's a new queen now.
Wow. Wow.
Can't be defeated if I wasn't here. Well, you didn't show up. At least I show up. Do you know what I'm saying?
Hang on.
At least
Is there a
I
cat fight
show.
going on here? Is there a cat fight going
There is,
on here?
there is. Um, I know all the Chichewa words. It's going to be an easy steal. Wow. Okay. Um, so the next five shots and chill, guys. I'm looking for. I want to see what's gonna happen. We'll see what happens. That's the only way you can beat me, RB. Wow. Okay. Yeah. That's how you beat poor Anna too.
Wow.
Anna says hide. No, she wasn't very good. Wow, you're really speaking on it. One time, I needed to. 1 point. And talking about Anna wasn't very good. Okay, all right. I don't get it wrong though. You got the answers right. Yes, speak Wantali. Let me speak. Wantali, I won with more points. You did because you stole her points, but fair and square, fair and square. So yeah, five shots of chill last week. Even though we had letdowns, it was actually pretty good. Like Anna and Michelle, they showed up and yeah, they took the quiz and took over. To be honest, so yeah,
Nice. Nice.
apparently I shouldn't say any more about it, so I'll not say any more about it. So big up all the guests that came on the show and stuff like that. I wanted to mention something that I feel is an achievement for the podcast, right? This year, as you guys remember, Cyclone Freddy happened in Malawi, right? Um,
Yeah. Yeah.
and the podcast got together and said, "Yo, we need to speak about this." And I remember
Yeah.
Drew being very vocal about it. Said, "Look, we definitely need to speak about this." And again, Drew said, "When, where, let me know." And we did it.
Exactly.
We spoke about it, guys. Even you guys, who some of you are not Malawian, and you were like, "How do I help? How can I donate?" and all that. I want, from the bottom of my heart, I want to thank you guys for
Exactly.
even just showing that you care. It doesn't matter if you donated or didn't donate. The fact that you turned up and listened to what we had to say and took that
Mm.
message on, felt the empathy that you had, and all of that. I want to thank you guys for that
Big love.
because
Big love.
without
Big love.
yeah, exactly. It's an achievement to me because without you guys, we wouldn't have been heard, or we wouldn't have allowed other people to hear what had been going on because we were echoing the cries of Malawians that lost their homes,
Mm. Mm.
and there were some people that don't even watch the podcast. I said, what, that was a very nice touch, and
Mm.
that's the kind of podcast we want to be. We want to be the for the people by the people type of thing, Pandees.
Who's the other guy sitting next to you, by the way? We
Hey,
need to
apparently
see.
they want to see
We,
you, my friend. They want to
we
see
need to
you.
see. We need to see the face.
At least they should hear you. Let me turn the mic on so you can
We need to
hear
see the
him.
face. We need to see the
They
face.
want to see you, brother.
Who's that guy? Who's that guy?
He said he's busy
Who's
here.
the mysterious guy?
Here's the microphone. Say hello. This guy's
Does he
name is
know how to
Sebastian.
use? Does he know how to use the
Apparently,
microphone?
he knows how to use the
I'm just
microphone.
curious.
It's, Drew. You want me to give you this or not? He asked you, do you know how to use the microphone?
Is he camera shy as well?
Yeah,
Camera
he is.
shy
He
and doesn't
is.
know how to use a microphone, but he lives in
Yeah,
Dublin.
and he lives in Dublin. Camera shy. He doesn't even want the microphone, so I want to turn it off. He doesn't even want it.
Oh man,
Um,
oh man, I should
all
be
right,
I should be careful. I'm coming to Dublin soon. I should be careful.
all
I shouldn't say
right.
much.
Trust. Hey, you should come. Hey, you should come, bro. You should come. Just come prepared. Yeah? Come prepared. Abby Abby says, my other favorite was the podcast Discord where I have loads of money I stole from everyone. Nobody knows about that one, so don't worry about it. Wantali, the Robin Hood Malawi. Okay. Um, and he has his flowers on his walls. Yeah, the
Wow,
guy in the background.
wow,
Yeah, man.
wow,
Um,
wow.
okay, guys. I want to start an award called Pandee of the Year.
Get out of here.
It wasn't me, it was him.
Get
I
out of
mean,
here,
I
man.
mean,
Shit, I'm saying.
I
I
mean, if
want to
she's gonna
start.
talk about, if she's gonna talk about your flower thing going on in the background, I mean, I'm not, I'm not a sexist or anything, but I'm just gonna talk about the color choice that she has on her shoes, right? She has like this black uh
Or the
Jordan,
Pandee shoes.
the black Jordans, man. That really freaked me out for a second. I was like, I thought it was gonna be,
Or the
you know,
Dunks.
a different color.
Ay, ay, ay.
I was
Ay.
gonna suggest that RB next time you're gonna buy Jordans, let me know so I can recommend different colors for you. I mean, nah,
Bloody, bloody
I
hell. All right.
I just I just thought for a second. I was like, that she needs some advice, like picking up Jordans. I can recommend some colors.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right. Listen, I'm gonna start this thing called Pandy of the Year. Actually, um, we'll do. Excuse me. We'll do Pandy of the Year, Pandy of the Month. Right.
Yeah.
Pandy of the Month. We'll do it through Five Shots and Chill. So on Five Shots and Chill, I guess whoever wins the quiz deserves to be the Pandy of the Month. What does this mean?
Mm,
It's the guys who watch this channel week in, week out, month in, month out. I want we want to create this and say, you guys, whoever it is, whoever wins the quiz is the pandy of the month. So now I want the pandy of the year for this year. You know, the people that have showed up, have commented, contributed, supported the podcast, and all that stuff. We want to use this to recognize you as well. Like we
mm.
recognize the quiz champion. So my nomination for Pandy of the Year is gonna be RB, of course. It's gonna be RB because RB's shown up every bloody podcast we do, right?
Right.
Every podcast we do, Pandy's been here. Even the guests that we've had, they're like, "Yo, who's that RB?"
With the
Because
with
everybody
the black Jordans.
recognizes with the
With the
Black
black
Jordans.
Jordans.
Yeah, that's one of the nominees. Of course, we got definitely not Francis, we got Anna, we got Nichelle, but yo, Abby's been doing the thing. So unless you want this to go to a vote, yeah, my nomination is gonna go to Pandy, the lead Pandy herself, Pandy of the Year, RB. What do you think, Mr.
Big
Drew?
up. Big up. No, I would say the same thing, man. I would say the same thing. Like since I joined the show, since I started watching the show, I mean, this has been one of the persons who's been committed to, keeping the comments alive. And that's just
Hmm.
she deserves it. She deserves it.
Hmm.
Despite the Jordans, of course. That's my only issue. I'm not
Right.
I'm
So
not letting this one go. I'm not letting this one go. I'm thinking I should buy a Christmas present. Some new Jordans. Very stylish. Maybe gold. Color. Maybe maybe a bit blue.
you and the
Maybe pink.
bro, you and
Maybe.
you and these Jordans, man. Damn.
I want to show her my
So
Jordans. Because I got a few pair. I'm gonna show her my Jordans how they look like. And I recommend something. Uh,
oh man.
I wonder
Oh
what she's
man.
gonna say after this one.
Oh, she's gonna kill you. She's gonna kill you.
I mean,
Uh,
I mean, I mean, there's so many colors to choose from, man. If it was a
uh,
present, I understand. I understand if it was a present.
so the Pandy of the Year is going to RB. Congratulations. The founder and leader
Yay!
herself. The founder and leader herself. You know what I'm saying? Let's give you this one.
His name is John C.
Okay, so yeah, I think with that, we'll give you a steal. We'll give you a free steal for the next Five shots and chill. So you get a head start. Uh, free steal because you are the pandy of the year. What we'll do this every every year, of course, or every month. So every month, whoever wins Pandee of the month, you will get a steal. If you accumulate all these, you know you're going to get 12 steals, isn't it? So, Pandee of the year, congratulations, RB, big, big, big,
There you go.
big. Congratulations. What about this month? Nichelle says, Nichelle, you've won quiz champion. Come on, come on. Yeah. Nice one, chat, for giving RB the props as well. She deserves that, man, because yeah, proper putting in the work as well. And also, some of these guys on the mod, RB is also a mod. She's also a moderator, and she's been doing good work as a moderator as well. So, guys, thank you very much. Let me now give you a quick spiel on what we've tried to do this year. We were trying, the aim for the podcast was to grow it, create quality content, and also grow the podcast, because the bigger the crowd, the louder the voice. You know what I mean?
Right,
It's
right.
pretty obvious. It's pretty obvious. So if we as a group can influence a certain number of people, imagine what we can do the bigger we get, right? So the aim as a group at the beginning of the year was to grow the subscribers past 2000. Obviously we haven't gotten there, so the first, I think, landmark was to get to, I think it was 1500. We passed it,
Mm.
but obviously we haven't reached 2000. So this was the first year that we thought, let's put a target and let's go. So now we know that getting subscribers is hard. Yeah, it's hard. So if you're watching this channel, and a lot of people watch this who are not subscribed, if you're watching this channel, we would really appreciate it if you click that subscribe button, right? Because there might be somebody, yeah, that might be interested in what we do. In fact, you might be interested in what we do beyond this video. So make sure you
Mm.
subscribe. So our aim next year, right? I'm gonna put this pledge right here. Our aim next year is going to be to get to the 2,000 subscribers. If we get to the 2,000 subscribers, I will let you guys in the chat decide what you want to do. In fact, if you want Drew to sing, not to sing a song, you know what, chat, come up with something. If we hit 2,000
I
subscribers by the end of next year, what do you want us to do? Be it a crazy video, embarrassing video, or be it you guys want us to buy you dinner for the day or give you a voucher so you can get dinner for the day. Guys, you come up with what you want and we will do it. We will commit. Put that in this video. Put that on my name. We will do
I
that.
think
So if
I
we
think
hit
if I
2,000
sing,
subscribers,
if I sing, people will be amazed because I got that Luther Vandross type of voice, silky.
we've got you singing on record, boss. We
You
have got
do.
you singing.
Wow. Now that day I had some vocal issues, my throat wasn't in check. But yeah, next time I promise.
I want you to buy me Jordans since you're acting tough, dissing my crepes. I didn't diss your crepes. I said they were black and white. You put that on Drew. Put that on Drew. You know
I
what?
mean, I mean,
You
I mean,
you got
I just have to be real, man. I just have to be real, man. That
put that on
Them
Drew.
Jordans, man. Them Jordans, man. Nah, man.
Put that on Drew. All right. You know what? Yeah. If we reach 2,000 subscribers, we'll do a draw for Jordans. Can we
Right.
can we commit to that? Can we commit? We'll do a draw for Jordans. Yeah. So hey, they don't gotta be these Jordans that are rare. Yeah. Because like I've been looking for Jordan 4s for a long time, and yeah, they're expensive. So guys, we'll do a draw for Jordans. Yeah, next year, end of next year, who if we get to 2,000 subscribers, sorry. All right. So we'll do a draw, lucky winner has to be a subscriber, will win Jordans. Let's put it that way. How about that?
Amazing.
How about
Amazing.
that?
Amazing.
I want the Dior ones. Yeah, forget about that. Forget about. You should twerk Wantali. Wantali is not twerking. Wantali is not twerking.
Oh.
Anna Wantali is not twerking. Sorry.
Uh,
Guys, uh,
One time it has to
go
twerk.
on. Mm, 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 mm. Ooh, don't tempt us, Anna. You see what the chat's doing, guys?
Exactly.
Chichewa word of the week. Chichewa word of the week, man. Let's go. Chichewa word of the week. Do you want me to give you this one, Drew? Actually, let me give it to my friend Scatter. Chichewa word of the week, Scatter.
Yeah. Share word of the week.
What does
He
that
needs to
mean?
come out here.
Yes.
You need something
What
that can translate to English. He
what
said
did he say?
Bumpini, but
What did he say?
he said he
One
said
penny.
Bumpini, but No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
Ah.
No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Okay. Come on, give me a name. Give me a your word of the week, bro. He's thinking. You should see what he's doing right now. He's looking up to the
Yes.
sky like the heavens will help him.
Is it still camera shy?
Mm-hmm.
You
Wodana.
should give him some skills on how to
And
use.
easy for people who don't understand Chichewa. Kabwele. No. Next.
Kabwebwede.
What does it mean?
Kabwebwede is nice, actually. Kabwebwede is nice.
Is it what? Come back, come back. Okay.
Kabwebwede is nice.
Chichewa word of the week is Kabwele Wele. Jesus, man.
Yeah, yeah, Kabwebwede.
This is okay, guys. Kabwele is basically come back. That's the translation. Come back,
Yeah.
come back.
Snap, snap.
Kabwele, Chichewa word of the week. Come back, come back. Honestly,
I,
this year as well, we
I,
launched Chichewa word of the week. So big achievements, man, this year. Honestly,
now we need to see that face, let's say Kabwebwede, right now. We need to see that face.
they want to see your face, bro. The Mr. Kabwele face. They want to see your face. Just go on his Instagram. He's always putting his face up. Mirror selfies and everything. He's one of them. He's one of them. He's one of them. Yo, guys, thank you very much for coming on. A big thank you to Mr. Drew. Mr.
Word,
Drew,
word,
man, for
word,
coming through,
word,
man. Guys,
word,
like I
word.
said, if you're new to this channel, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification button. Make sure you like the video as well. We have one more show coming up next week. It's tis the season. It's a Christmas special. We'll just sit there, chat and whatnot. We can talk, give your Christmas stories, best presents, worst presents, whatever it is. So I want to hear Drew's Christmas story. That's what I want to hear.
Oh,
We might
bro, I got plenty. I got plenty.
exactly.
I
We
got
might
plenty.
get
I got
daddy.
plenty of my
We might get
my old uncles, getting drunk at Christmas party. That's one in particular.
ah,
I got plenty.
damn man. We might get Daddy Mopa on next week. So guys, stay tuned. I will confirm that next week. So we might get Daddy Mopa on as well. He wants to do this Christmas special with us. Obi Two Nights will be there. We hope. Drew the Grinch. Drew the Grinch. Guys, thank you very much, man. If you are in Dublin, by the way, if you're watching this and you're in Dublin, yo, come through. What's the name of the hotel again? In fact, dude, can you just advertise this for me? Maldron Hotel in Tala, right? Dublin. Drymo is here already. Man's got a hotel and I'm here. You know what I'm saying? How's he got a hotel and I don't? You know what I'm saying? I got beef with Drymo. I'm gonna go in the mic and go, yo, Drymo. Yeah, but yo, guys, I haven't performed since 2015. I'm ready. I'm energized. I'm pumped, guys. It's gonna be a hella good show. Trust me. Trust me. I've got some
Nice
hits,
one.
man. And there's a song I'm dropping. Damn, Maldron. Oh my gosh, your memory. Hey, I just know I'm performing somewhere. OV2 Father. OV2 Father. Guys. By the way, I'm dropping a song next week. The song is called Mawa.
Mm,
Mawa. It's called Mawa. I'm dropping it next week. I'm
mm.
performing it tomorrow, guys. This song. Good song. Me and Dapper again, we cooked the hits. If you like our piano, you're gonna love this. My
Dapper.
first time a piano
We,
song.
we should
You know.
get Dapper up on this, man. Soon.
Hey, Dapper, you need to come on. Yeah, I know he watches. Dapper, come on, man.
Yeah.
Dapper is shy. He's a shy dude. But he needs to come on. He's shy, but he's incredibly talented. So,
He's a
oh my god.
mad
Anyway,
talent.
guys,
Mad talent.
exactly. Guys, we'll see you next week if you are not coming to this show. See you next week, guys. Thank you very much for coming on. Like the video. If you're new, subscribe. You know how it is. 2023 recap. What a year it's been. 5 rounds. We're going to get bigger and stronger. Don't you worry about it. Big plans coming up.
Big
Peace.
up.
Big up, big up, big up, big up.